When the attempt to overhaul Obamacare failed a couple of weeks ago, many people saw it as a failure. But the real problem is the whole medical establishment is completely backward and corrupt. They don't really offer cures. All they do is prop up the pharmaceutical industry, and they make billions of dollars doing it. And the big problem is the subsidies from the government, the taxpayer subsidies. There should be a complete end to all subsidies for medical care. Let the medical establishment stand on its own. And if it fails, let it crumble to the ground, as it deserves to. Hundreds of thousands of Americans die each year as a result of medical treatments. And that's without even taking into account the fact these figures are lower than actuality, since many errors go unreported or untracked. That's not representing all the injuries done by medical procedures and prescription errors. It's a deadly, dangerous lie, and people put such faith in doctors and the medical establishment. They are ripping people off, and they're destroying their health financially and physically. They are every bit as corrupt as the government itself. If people just avoided all the toxic foods, if people just applied natural God-given remedies and supernatural God-given remedies to whatever problem they're facing, they would not have these problems, and they wouldn't need the medical establishment. They've been deceived. They've been taught to live unhealthy lives, and then they go running to the doctors for some kind of cure for this unhealthy life. Unless they change the actual lifestyle, they're going to continue to have the problems, and it's going to get worse because the doctors are only going to take a bad problem and make it worse, just like the government does. You think they'd put an end in any dramatic way to Obamacare? Of course not. They can't afford to. If you want a cure for any illness, the fact remains that faith healing has been shown to be by far the quickest and most effective way for one to find healing. The problem is that the vast majority of people, even among religious people, have been brainwashed to put their faith in the medical establishment instead of God. So not only apply his natural remedies, but his supernatural remedies, and you won't have to go running to the government and running to the medical establishment to save your life. And use common sense in your daily life. Eat only natural, healthy foods, and stay away from toxic things like pharmaceuticals, drugs, alcohol, and bad food. And do the right kind of exercise. Pure and simple. How hard is that? Use your common sense, and we will be able to put an end not only to the medical establishment and all its corruption, but the government assisting this corrupt institution. It's not hard to solve your problems, and it wouldn't be hard to solve the problems of America. The problem is getting people to see the truth about how to do that.